Good morning. Let's start. Feet hip width, knees relaxed, hips in line, shoulders back and down, crown up towards the sky, chin parallel to the ground. One hand on the chest, one just below the ribs. Breathing in and out through the nose. And that in-breath to the lower hand. So this is actually the morning of my 48th birthday, and I'm outside the RAMNEE hotel in Forest and still recovering from the 120 Squadron centenary dinner, as you'll see when we get onto the balancers. So bring the arms down. We'll inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, control back down. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale down. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhaling down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen up. Keep breathing. Bring the arms shoulder level. Try and stay there if you can. I'm struggling. And then once we've got steady, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together and bring them back to shoulder level. Then reach to the sky. Shoulder level, squeeze, back and reach. Staying on the toes. Shoulder level, squeeze, back and reach. Shoulder level, squeeze, back and reach. Shoulder level, squeeze, back, reach to the sky. One more, shoulder level, squeeze, back and reach. Keep reaching and coming down. And roll the shoulders back. So make it a nice, easy movement for whatever feels good. And then roll the shoulders forward. Again, not too much effort. And hands on the shoulders, circle with the elbows, maybe tuning into the breath if we can. And then one more, and we'll circle around the other way. So it doesn't have to be big circles, you can do little small ones if that feels better. And with full arm circles. Maybe inhale up and exhale down. Again, whatever feels natural for you. And the other way. Now we'll bring the arms to the top. Take the left one forwards and the right one back. So left one forward, right one back. Back to the top, go right forward, left back. So whatever speed feels good for you. I'm going to bend the left elbow, take the right hand to the elbow. But if that's a strain, keep the right hand down. And just hang forwards and we'll swing the arms just to take the pressure off. And we'll bring the right arm up and take the left hand to the elbow. Try and keep the crown up towards the sky. And hanging forward, swing the arms again. Zero effort. And bring that left arm up if we can. Bring the right arm behind. Bring the hands together. Don't worry if you can't. You can always go back to the previous move. And release. Hanging forward, swinging the arms, and come on up, other side. You may or may not be able to do both sides, may not be able to do either. Just keep practicing. Eventually, you may be able to do both sides quite easily. And we'll bring the arms out in front for a big circle, and then we'll take them behind, interlace the fingers. So either with the elbows bent or the arms straight. Just keep moving the arms up. And just a very easy forward bend. So deep bend in the knees, bring the body on the thighs, lift the arms up. Inhale, maybe straighten the legs. We're going to do 2 more. Deep bend in the knees, inhale, exhale, straighten. 1 more, deep bend, inhale, exhale, straighten. Lifting the arms, and then we'll bend the knees, roll on up. Take the left arm in front of the body, squeeze it in, maybe look left, and swap to the other side. And try and relax the breathing. And now we're going to swing the legs. So standing on the right, I'm going to swing that left one forwards and back. Do not panic, I am wearing shorts, I am not going traditional. You can swing the leg as high as you can. Don't worry if the body wobbles all over the place. And then try and keep the balance, slow it down, and then take the leg from side to side. Remember that focus point. Remember to squeeze the belly button in. I think that was my 6:30 a.m. alarm going off. And on to the other side. So stand on the left. You can start off nice and easy, swinging backwards and forwards, and gradually build it up. Keeping the balance, slowing it down, and we'll go from side to side. And bring the legs down. So we're going to come into a deeper hamstring stretch. We're going to have the legs nice and wide, hands on the hips. Inhale first, exhale, bring the body forward. So it may only be a little bit, or we might be able to get the back flat with the body parallel to the ground. And we'll come back up to standing. Inhale first, exhale forwards. Imagine lengthening the spine. And we'll come on up. So 1 more like that. Inhale. Exhale forwards. Keep the head in line with the spine and breathe. Coming on up. We're going to add a little back bend with the palms into the lower back, elbows squeezed together. We'll inhale first. Exhale, look up to the sky. Inhale there. Exhale forwards to that flat back position. Breathe. Back to standing. Again, inhale, exhale, looking up, inhale, exhale forwards to that flat back. And come on up, and do 1 more, inhale, exhale, looking up, inhale, exhale forwards, either staying at the halfway point or coming further, sliding the hands down the legs, either to the knees, the shins, or the toes. If you feel okay here, we're taking it further. We're going to deep bend both knees. Inhale, exhale, try and straighten the legs. Again, deep bend in both knees. Inhale, exhale, straighten. 1 more, inhale, exhale, and straightening. Bend both knees and roll on up through the spine, nice and carefully, bringing the head up last. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of a side bend. Take that left leg over the right. I'm going to try and keep the body facing forward, bringing that left arm up. Inhale, exhale to the right, and back to the middle. Inhale. Exhale, maybe a little bit further to the side, maybe pushing the hip in the opposite direction. and back. One more inhale and exhale. Hold and breathe. And bring the arm down and round. Swap to the other side. And bring that right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, easy to the side. And back to center. Again, inhale. Exhale, maybe a little further. And back. Inhale. Exhale, over. Keep breathing. And bring the arm down and round. Okay, so we're going to start working on that eagle pose. Standing on the right, bring the left leg across. Aiming to tuck those left toes around the back of the right calf. So you need a little bit of a bend in that standing leg. So you can keep the arms out for balance, or when you feel steady, bring the hands to the chest. And just try and focus. Find something still to stare at. Try and steady the breathing. Go and do the other side. A little bend in that left knee. Bring the right leg across. And when you're steady, bring the hands to the chest. Try and slow the breathing down. Come on out, we'll work on the arms. So we're going to take the left arm across the body, then the right one comes on top. So we have elbows to elbows, and so when we bring the forearms up, the elbows are hooked into each other. And we may or may not be able to bring the palms together. If you can, bring the hands in front of the face and just gaze through the hands. And if this feels really easy, you might want to increase the stretch by lifting the elbows. Remember, do not strain. Nothing should hurt. You might feel a deep stretch, but it should not be painful. Bring the arms down, do the other side. So right arm first, left one comes across. Forearms up, palms together. So just hold and breathe and see how this side feels. If it feels good, and you want to take it further, lift the elbows. Bring the arms down. So try and add the two together. So standing on that right leg, bring the left one across. Remember that little bend in the standing leg. Try and tuck the toes round. You can keep the arms out, or bring the hands to the chest, or we're going to bring that left arm across, right on top, forearms up, palms together. And if you feel really steady, try and bring the elbows down to the knee. So don't worry if you don't get it first time. Just keep practicing. And then we'll come on out, do the other side. Standing on that left leg, bring the right one across. So if you fall out of the pose to come back in, that first arm is same as the top leg. So right arm across, left on top, forearms up, palms together. Maybe bring the elbows down to the knee. Carefully come on out. Alright, so it's time for a bit of a twist. Legs nice and wide, arms out straight. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, exhale, twist. So you notice it's just twisting at the waist. So the arms are staying in line. The lengthening fingertip to fingertip. So straight across the shoulders. It may not feel like a big twist, but it's concentrated at the waist. Alright, so now we're going to use the hips. So we'll go a little further, a little faster, just whatever feels good for you. So breathe as and when. So make sure you keep breathing at some point. Remember, don't overdo it. If you start to feel any twinges, then come out of this. Now bring the arms down. And we're going to work on some standing poses. So we'll start with a high lunge. So we've got left foot forward, right foot back. So remember that back foot is not behind the front foot. It's more out to the side. So the feet are on parallel tracks. Now you can keep the hands to the chest if you want to. Or we're going to add a little twist. You're going to bring the right arm up towards the sky. Twist at the waist, take the left arm around the back. So you might just hold it on the back, on the butt, or you might be able to reach down to the opposite thigh. So try and straighten the back leg, good bend in that front knee, and that right hand reaching up. And then we'll swap to the other side. And take the right foot forward, left one back. Remember that back heel is up, the front knee is bent, shoulders above the hips. So making sure you're steady. If you're not, then don't carry on with the twist. Just keep working on the beginning of the pose. If you are steady, bring up that left arm, twist, take the right arm behind. And breathe. And carefully control out of the pose. We're going to do one more pose, warrior one. We're going to have that right foot forward. Now that left foot does go behind, slightly angled with the heel down. But if you find it difficult to bring the hips forwards, you can always take that back foot a little bit more out to the side, like I just did. So either keep the hands to the chest or bring the arms up, or we're going to add the eagle arms. So the first arm will be the same as the front leg. So right arm across, then the left, forearms up, palms together, and push the forearms away, and then looking up, and breathe. So if you're holding on to the breath, then you're trying just a little bit too hard. So just come back to an easier version. And we'll come out of the pose, onto the other side. So left foot forward, right one behind, with the heel down, slightly angled. So you've got the body facing in the same direction as the front toes. Same as the knee, the front knee. Shoulders above the hips. So either hands to the chest, or bring the arms up, or we can add the eagle arms. First arm, same as the front leg. We'll take that left arm across the body, right on top, forearms up, palms together. Push the forearms away from the face, and then arch the back, looking up, and breathe. And we're carefully coming out, and I think that's more than enough for today. So we shall finish with the feet hip width, knees relaxed, hips in line, shoulders back and down, crown to the sky, chin parallel to the ground, one hand on the chest, one just below the ribs. Breathing in and out through the nose. Taking that in-breath to the lower hand. And just see if you can feel the heartbeat with the upper hand. I know my heart is pounding. Might have something to do with the liver detoxing. Just hold and breathe. And we'll bring the arms down. And we are all done.